Safety procedures. Did you know that every year, thousands of people are injured or fall ill due to accidents or exposure to hazardous materials in the workplace? That's why it's so important to take steps to maintain a safe environment for both you and your clients. For example, it's essential to follow proper safety protocols to avoid accidental inhalation or skin irritation. Similarly, if you come across a health hazard such as an animal infestation or mold, you need to take appropriate action to protect yourself and your clients. By staying informed and following safety guidelines, you can ensure that you and your clients have a healthy home and you have a safe work environment. When you suspect a health hazard exists, use the proper personal protective equipment. Please see the field manager if you need any of the following items: gloves, which protect your hands; masks, protect your mouth and nose; goggles, protects your eyes. For every chemical that we use, there is a safety data sheet, an SDS, as a reference at the office and in the folder available from the employee resource page. These sheets include information regarding the physical data, toxicity, health effects, first aid, reactivity, storing cleaning cloths, disposal, necessary protective equipment, and spill handling of each product. In general, all of the products we use are incredibly safe. Common household products our clients use include vinegar, baking soda, and alcohol. Combining different chemicals and products may produce new chemicals and/or gases, which can be dangerous if the products aren't meant to be mixed. For example, ammonia and bleach are both common household products, but their combination can result in formation of a deadly gas. It is important that you follow the information outlined in the SDS sheets for all products to ensure we are using them in a safe manner. Due to the fact that we do not have SDS sheets for our clients' products, as a general rule, we should not use clients' products. Never use a client's product without confirming with the office first. Safety policies. We do not allow the use of ladders. However, you may use a step stool that has no more than 3 steps. You'll be issued one, or you can obtain one at the office. No open-toed shoes are allowed. Occasionally, glass or other items may break, and it's important that you're wearing closed-toed shoes to avoid cuts and other injuries to your feet. We highly recommend ordering shoes for crews or other non-slip work shoes to prevent slips. You are not permitted to remove your shoes inside of clients' homes. Shoes are to be worn at all times. If a client asks you to remove your shoes, let them know you can't for safety reasons, but you can wear booties instead. If they still insist on removing your shoes, have them call the office. Never allow the vacuum cord to touch water, and never set your vacuum down on wet ground, as this poses a risk of electric shock and can cause the vacuum to stop working. Never attempt to climb on anything except a step stool. It is against our company policy to walk on wet floors. Wait for the floors to dry. If you need to, walk over it so you don't slip. This is a good reason not to use excessive water when mopping to reduce the chance that you or a client will slip on an overly wet floor. Always wring out excess moisture from your mops. Be alert and report all hazardous conditions to the office, like icy driveways, cluttered floors, etc., including any issues with equipment that may pose safety hazards. For example, sometimes the vacuum cords will start to fray, or the outlet may spark when you try to plug in your vacuum. Do not push down on trash bags or other trash receptacles. There can be sharp items inside of them. If a bag is overflowing, carefully remove the excess trash and place it into a new bag. Be aware of your surroundings and changing conditions at all times. Examples include placement of furnishings, uneven pavement, wet pavement, front door entrances and driveways tend to become extremely slippery when it rains. Wet floors, swinging doors, and poor lighting. Working safer and easier. We do not move large pieces of furniture. For example, coffee tables, couches, recliners. We do not lift or move any items that weigh over 30 pounds. If something needs to be lifted, always squat with a bent knee to prevent back injuries. Identify problems and potential risks. For example, communicate when the floors are wet or when you notice a wet spot to every person that is present, including other technicians and the client, to avoid injury. Always wear gloves when cleaning bathroom surfaces. It is generally a good idea to wear gloves at all times if you are able when cleaning. If you are taller in height, extend your mop pole to a comfortable height before mopping to minimize back stress and injuries. To avoid possible injuries, do not stoop over to replace trash can liners. Instead, bend your knees and keep your back straight. Make sure that every area you are cleaning is within reach. Try not to reach, twist, and turn to reach an area, and avoid cleaning in awkward positions to avoid injuries and added stress. If you are working in a home with another technician and a bed needs to be made, make the bed together. This will make the task physically easier and help you avoid unnecessary stress on your body. When making beds, do not stoop or bend your back. Instead, bend your knees, squat briefly while pulling the corner of the bed sheet over the mattress. Bend your knees instead of your back as you lift the mattress corner and tuck under the bed sheet. When using your extension pole to high dust, stand at an angle and not directly under the area you are dusting. Standing directly under the area you are dusting while looking up at the area may cause injury to your neck. Alternate which hand you are using to clean often to avoid muscle fatigue. Slips and trips. Both slips and trips result from a change in the contact between your feet and the ground. Good housekeeping is the first step in preventing accidents. This includes things such as immediately cleaning up any spills, removing obstacles that may make you trip, keeping your supplies together and out of the way, wearing proper footwear, slowing down and not rushing through jobs, and always being aware of your surroundings. Please inform us if there is anything we can do to help you stay safe in the workplace. Safe trash handling. Collecting and removing trash seems like it should be pretty simple and self-explanatory. But did you know that one of the most common causes of injury for cleaning technicians is the mishandling of trash? While injuries while cleaning are relatively rare, we want to make sure we are being proactive and recognize potential hazards. The most common injuries while removing trash from clients' homes include cuts and lacerations, back injuries, and muscle strain. Let's look at a few ways to stay safe while handling trash in your client's home. When handling trash, always remember to look over the contents of the trash cans. Never push down the trash with your hands. Always wear gloves when emptying trash cans. Use proper lifting techniques, bend your knees and keep your back straight. Firmly grasp the lip around the rim of the can. Use 2 hands if the can is heavy. Procedures. When cleaning, the best thing to do is to remove the trash first that is out on the counters or floors. Next, always take out the trash from any cans in the room and then get started on your standard cleaning procedure. By removing the garbage and getting the trash from the bins first, you'll avoid things like backtracking or forgetting steps, both of which can be easily overlooked. If you can't find a trash can or a new trash bag, you can always text the client to find out where they are located and add a note to update your client's account so other technicians can locate them as well. If a trash is ever overfilled, Instead of pushing the trash further down, use gloves to remove the top remnants into another bag before lifting to prevent injury or spilling trash. When removing trash from the client's properties. Now, this may not be safety related, but it's important to note that you should avoid dumping your client's trash in any of your neighbor's trash cans, as well as resisting the urge to transport it to another location in our vehicles. Instead, we should make every effort to use designated trash receptacles and to dispose our trash in a way that is considerate of both the environment and the people around us. This will also ensure that you do not accidentally throw anything of value away. That's it for our safety procedures video. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you're ever out on the field and have any questions, always feel free to reach out to the office for help. We are here for you.